Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nadya Putri. You can call me Nadya. I am from Telkom University in majoring Information System. And now, thank you for coming for my presentation. I will presentation of you about my last assessment in English. The title the project is website application for the goods management data. Study case is the investment and integrate service the department in Bandung Regency. The first is definition. Goods management is something that must be really considered in detail, both when the goods enter, data updates, or other activities. Correct data collection will produce valid information. The second is background. Procurement of goods and services at a government has an important role in implementation of national development for improvement of public service and development of the national economy and area. The good involved in this application that is the item that is not must make a request to the supplier first. The next is problem in managing stock data. The first is an incorrect amount. Stock recording is difficult, and the last is inaccurate reports. Inaccurate amount, enter and arrange goods details. The stock recording is difficult. First, between the books of the inventory with the number of goods in the warehouse. The last is inaccurate reports, working method for building stock and sales data managing application. This is waterfall stages. The waterfall stage have 5 stages. The first is requirement definition. The second is system and software. The third is implementation and unit testing. The fourth is integration and system testing. The last is operation and maintenance. The requirement definition is analyze software requirement according to user desire and understood by the developer. The second is system and software. Developers design a system based on the result from the previous step. The integration and system testing will be integrate and test to whether the system is function properly. And the last is operation and maintenance. There is a system installation and test and error. The next is the theoretical base used. This is 2 points. The first is procurement of goods, and the second is receipt and release of goods. The procurement of goods have 3 factors, and the first is warehouse stock control, incoming goods data, and outgoing goods data, and receipt and release of goods have 2 factors, good accept and expenditures. The warehouse stock control is in development many transaction. Incoming goods data is good interest or purchase by the company into the database and will add the inventory stock and warehouse. And the last is outing goods data, the recording of data on goods that go or sold by the company. The receipt on release of goods, the first is good receipt. Of inspection, goods consisting of by type of goods order and the expenditures by which should be complete or support by an risk goods request here. So, the next is modeling tools used. Have five. The first is BPMN, use case diagram, use case scenarios, and ERD or entity relationship diagram. BPMN or business management process notation is provides the ability to understand internal business procedure in graphic notation. notation. The second, use case diagram describe the relation between the system and actors. Use case scenarios. And the last, entity relationship diagram or ERD. ERD is used for relation database modeling. Next. The next is application development tools. Have five: web and HTML, database and MySQL, container, PHP, CSS, and SMTP. Web and HTML. Web is one of the services by computer used connect to internet, and HTML hypertext markup language, database, and MySQL. The first is database in collection of data in SMTP and MySQL. Certain software in use manipulation. The next is PHP, CSS, and SMTP. PHP hypertext processor is a programming language. The CSS used to design a template, and SMTP is a program on open source. All the necessities have been provided by SMTP. This is a question for make the article. The first is learnability. The second is efficiency. The third is memorability. And fourth is errors. And the last is satisfaction. The last is conclusion. Conclusion is this website application can simply the process of recording existing goods data. And the second is this website application can simply the management of stock item so that there is no gap between goods and goods data. And the last is this website application can make it easier to manage item data report so that you can report quickly, accurate, and completely. Um, thank you, class. Uh, Thank you for listening my presentation and coming in my presentation. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.